In this My Basics Essential video, we're going to cover the QWERTY tools, the QWERTY tools. These shortcuts are really important for you to get down really quick. That way you can become really fast in Maya. These are the tools that I'm talking about. QWERTY, and then this little guy down here is Y. Well, let me show you what I'm talking about. If I press Q on the keyboard, I'm able just to make selections. Nothing's really happening. I'm just clicking and dragging and I'm making a selection. The next one is W. Now when I select, I get this cool little manipulator down here. And this is going to allow me to move in any one of the axes. So if I want to move it up, I'll click on the green axis. It turns yellow to tell you which axis is active. Okay, and if you click in the middle, you get that little box. That means you can move it wherever you want in whatever axis you want. Next is the E, or the rotate. This will allow you to rotate your object. Okay, so I'm going to just set all these back to 0. And the next one that I want to show you is R, which is scale. So we can scale this up. If I scale it in, I can make a flat bottle like so. Or if I scale it right in the middle there, all 3 axes at once, clicking and dragging, you notice I can scale down the entire bottle, make a smaller version or a bigger version. Okay. The next one, this is the show manipulator tool. This will let you access the input node. Now, unfortunately, I don't have an input node on here, so let's move this out of the way, and let's create a sphere. And let's take a look at this sphere. So, if I click on this Show Manipulator tool, and I come over here, there's really nothing happens in my scene until I click on the Make NURB Sphere button. There we go. And now look, I get all these cool manipulators. Well, what this is allowing me to do is make modifications to this sphere without making adjustments to the translate node. Right? Now that's kind of confusing for new users. So what this is pretty much, if I had to explain it any other way, I'm actually accessing, let's say, the manufacturing node. So if this was a beach ball, I'm actually getting to adjust what this beach ball looks like. Right? Let's say I'm going to make just half a ball, like so, and I did that by clicking on this. You have a little blue, let me select the sphere here. You have a little blue, move this out of the way, blue icon right there. So if you click that, that's actually adjusting the start sweep. Okay? So this would be like a beach ball that we can manufacture, right? And then this translate node is what happens to the beach ball after it's been made. So if we wanted to rotate this now, notice that the object stays the way it was that we made it. All right. Last but not least, this is the last tool used. Well, let me show you a tool that we can create something with. Let's go find our bottle here. And what we're going to do is we'll go in there and we'll just get ourselves a quick tool. Let's say insert isoparms. It's actually, we'll use, just for this quick example, I'll show you the Sculpt Surfaces tool. That way we can show it up over here. All right. So if you look, this tool was placed right here, Sculpt Surfaces tool. This allows me to sculpt the surface of a NURBS object so we can create some really cool shapes. I'm just clicking and dragging over those points. All right, so we got something like this. Let's say we get the Move tool and we want to go back and we want to sculpt the neck. Well, we can just hit Y for last tool used, and we can go in here and just sculpt whatever we need. There you go.